Well, good morning. It's a wonderful autumn morning here after a day of rain yesterday and an overnight raining here in Port Elliot, South Australia. So it's pretty cool outside. It's grey, overcast, and looking like more rain, which means it's wonderful for the ground. We need a good drink as we need to hydrate for ourselves. So does Mother Earth. So we do need to expect these different seasonal patterns to happen. And I'm rosboundy psychic medium, not bringing to you a weather report every morning, but I do, just because I like to describe how the outside is feeling, the inside is with love to you, bringing these daily Lenormand card spread readings to you. We're going to pop over to the cards pretty quickly, tap into your psychic senses, your spiritual connections, and wherever you are in the world, and whatever the meaning is that's being brought into you by those connections, or just what you feel as a gut feeling as I'm talking through it. So here we go over to the cards, and we have, as you are becoming more familiar with, and it's not quite in view, I did shift the table, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Sarah Marchetti. I am using the expanded edition, and I have this beautiful owl card that we see every morning, and it is being unique is better than being perfect. And when it focuses, we might get a very clear picture of that. Let's see how much these beautiful eyes can come into focus. Have a look at that. That darkness, that depth that goes into the soul, doesn't it? So let's see how far we can move with that inner soul work today. So good morning, Kim. I presume, you're not quite off to work yet. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. You're the first to comment and the only one yet, so we'll see how many we get on board. And welcome to those who are from replay as well. Here we are, the 5 cards. We have the books or book in the home space. We've got anchor as our workspace. We've got the younger lady in the unexpected. Tower is in the our role space, and we have the dog as that outcome, that pivoting point, that wonderful connection to all things beautiful today, and that loving energy, unconditional love that dogs do show us if we allow that flow to continue in its perfect sense. You're working from home today? Oh, great. Good morning, Kerry Ann. Lovely to see you here too. Right. Book in the home space, it does mean probably doing a bit more of that relaxation reading rather than that study for work and that sort of thing that maybe books would mean. I think it could be delving into what your innermost thoughts are and maybe creating a journal that has that little lock and key that makes it really private, personal, and from the heart. Not needing to show it to anyone else, but putting thoughts or feelings down on paper. Begin writing. Put those notes to self in there. In whatever way that you're going to be communicating in that longer verse, that longer prose, that way of connecting, write your own story, start a memoir, anything like that. My day started with connecting with my coach as far as the writing goes. So, being an author or whatever level that you want to take that to, it could also mean that. So beautiful energies there as we're moving across and into the anchor for our business space, our workspace, our whatever we do for a living space. And it can be from home like Kim's doing, and I do occasionally half time. And the other part is going off to work. Today I've been called in. So here we go. It's steadying, it's calming, it's being able to focus for that moment of time that you've set your anchor to that purpose. So it brings in the intention of what you're wanting to gain from that work today, in maybe even bringing in some wonderful new ideas. Here we've got the albatross flying over top, exploring whatever is around in potential for the fish it might be able to fish from the seas. You might have that similar type of an aspect today of being able to steady and see the full view from on high, the bigger picture, and be able to hone in and gather what you need that's going to progress you in your business. So good morning, Shaz, over there on YouTube. Wonderful to see you there. Thank you. And Sarah, good morning to you as well. Wonderful to, yes, thank you for the note that, yes, the next appointment. Thank you. So here we go. We're moving from that anchor. We probably do have some anchoring in with our home space as well. Don't bring too much from home into work. Don't take too much home from work into home either. It's just got that loving energy of being playful through the day in that centre. We have the young lady being that unexpected, so you might have a visit from a younger lady, a younger woman, or the feminine energy within you is going to shine its light in moments today from those previous experiences of what you've had in your life. It could mean, the physically, someone popping in that is a younger woman, but also just that feminine energy that is a little more on the, I won't say naive side, I would say on the ready to experience and experiment type of side. Be open to new ideas, as if you are that younger feminine nurturing energy, wanting to take in what is being open to taking in what is that next step that might be in a nurturing role. So I'm sort of feeling it's certainly definitely the feminine energy. So be open and prepared for what's next in that realm. And I'm just going to try and move this a little bit forward. I'll move the whole table just to see the tower in its fullness and the glorious light behind this that's shining on your realm. What is your inner realm, whether it's your environment around you. This is your role. So it is being connected with your foundations is what I'm feeling there. So really tap into what actually, go back a little bit to what actually is. And I think that might be some of that connection with the young female energy, young woman energy, feminine, is to bring back into that is the thinking of where you've come from, what was your initial foundation of where you started and where you want it to be now. Really have a look at what are you basing your core beliefs on and your understandings, how much have they changed, and what might be next. Just be open to, well, you're seeing this change that has happened in your past. What is it that you're feeling right now in the present to what might be potentially in the future? And it really, I do feel that beautiful love of the dog, the connection with fur babies we may have had in our past, as well as those that we might have in our current life. And it really is that continuity of connection with what is the unconditional love, being ready, us being ready to go out and play when the opportunity presents. Be ready to really pay attention to another in a caring, loving, compassionate way, with that wanting to help, being able to, throw the ball to give someone else some pleasure and fun. That type of thing. Go for a walk, even for your own exercise. It's a lot of things in this that you can, you don't necessarily have to have fur babies, dogs, pets, or whatever. It's that feeling of unconditional love. We know, so many videos that we see, even on the little shorts and whatnot with FaceTime or YouTube or anywhere, that are dog videos, and that beautiful look in their eyes. It's almost, you just know there's love there. Feel that for yourself. Feel your own love being those beautiful little eyes that shine out to the world and share. So, so beautiful to have that there. And gorgeous. Sandra, thank you for this. You're writing today's reading reminds you to keep things simple and remember that it's for people that you don't know what I do. Yeah, and keep it for the beginners. I thoroughly agree. Sometimes we know what our life situation and things that have occurred bring into it. I'm going to switch back to my view. We know and understand where we're coming from, but others might not. And being at that most simplest, keeping it simple for others to understand that journey if we're wanting to share our own, or ask people, to explore their own as well too. Thank you for that. And pups are climbing. They're all climbing out of that pen this morning. Oh, that's wonderful. They're exploring. So really, we do need to be like that. That is the newborn, new energy, new person. We're at our age now, but we had a younger self. Take a journey back into that in the memories. Not dwelling on it too long, but remember that feeling of sense of adventure and fun and wanting to explore things and being out and about, learning and growing. That is what our life is, isn't it? So thank you, Carrie Ann. So take those steps out and about and explore more in your life too. Even as far as, the types of books that you might be reading, the things you're exploring whilst you've got that anchor there. Keep being focused, but there's other times with that puppy in the middle or the dog in the middle, take that step to explore, to investigate what those smells are as you're walking along with the dog. It's so wonderful, really, the opportunities we do have that sometimes we just miss because too busy. Make time. Right, I do need to keep going. So, thank you, Kim. And thank you, Sarah. Beautiful, blessed day. Thank you to each and every one of you. I will keep moving, otherwise I'll keep rambling. Be the best you that you can be. And until tomorrow, namaste. Bye for now.